system, but judges say no gate, so that's a 0 at 10.7, but she's still got a sigh of relief. It's way better than getting them cut on the pass before.
Indeed, indeed, as we now introduce our next skier who comes to us from Canada. This now is Neely Ross, 30-meter start. And Neely Ross has been in the midst of a ski brand change over the last few weeks. Has changed from a previous ski model to good, and looking very, very strong out there on the opening pass. 30 meters, no problem.
Yeah, you could almost say looking good out there. She runs that 13-meter pass.
We'll take a quick look around the dockside area. We see Jamie Ball, and that is Lexi Abelson. So Lexi Abelson all the way in Series 3 and still very much in contention to maybe slalom in the final in a couple of days. Amazing stuff, really. So here we go. This is Neely Ross.
Yeah, 12-meter line now. Good start there on 1. This is pretty comfortable stuff here from Neely.
Not only skiing for herself, but also skiing for Team Canada here. Neely Ross doing a fine job there with pass number 2. Started on 13 and ran that and ran 12 meters. So that is Neely Ross wearing bib 41, representing Canada.
Yeah, and Neely's got that unique slalom style. Really kind of gets really rotated, and then you see her really rotate those hips, and that's something we see a lot from our strong trickers out in the slalom event, and Neely, using that trick background to her advantage here in the slalom.
All right, and getting ready for pass number 3, the critical pass now. The skier who harbors any aspirations of making it through to the next round has got to get at least a piece of number 6 to qualify through to slalom final. I'm Tony Lightfoot. He is Glenn Williams on my left and to the right of your screen, and on my right and to the left of your screen is Zane Nicholson. And here out on the water, getting ready to get up, and a member of Team Nautique. This is Neely Ross.
Yep, 6 boys away from making her way into the ladies slalom final on Sunday. Just a matter of doing what she does, basically, out here on this course. She's fairly consistent. Oh, sorry, is this 12 or 11? I thought it was 11.
This is 11, yes,
yeah,
indeed.
It is 11. Over to 3 she goes.
Purple
Round 3. Oh, a little bit down course on 3 here. Over to 4. Big 4 ball gets it back on time, though. Round 5. And over to 6. And
how on
Ross
earth did she recover from
will
that?
make her way into the ladies slalom final.
Yeah, I mean, took things down course, and it wasn't the prettiest 11, but she's nice and relaxed, and needed that big 4 ball, and really rotated those hips, got the ski to turn at 4, and got over to 5, and then big pull to 6 to make sure she got into the final, and now she can see what she's got at 11. I think 10.7, and I think what her best score is 3. So maybe, yeah. So we see here on the replay, a little bit of loose line and just not stressing too much, getting through it. And there you go. You see, she got a big turn, but lost a little bit of rope, but the ski was up under her, so she was in a good spot to pull. And then there she just makes sure she keeps her feet up under her, so she hits the boat at the right time and gets through it. So that's another one. And we're going to have to sit here and make sure, we've got Daniela Kritschma and Alexi Abelson sitting here still watching on the bank to find out if one of these last few skiers runs less than 5, then they're going to have a runoff to see if they get into the final.
And just look at the range of scores there in the top 12, all the way down to 4 at 11.25 meters. On a normal day, those scores would be among the elite, but on this occasion, they're on the outside looking in. Here we go. We got Neely Ross. There's number 1. She's already better than Vanessa Veek, and indeed better than Sadie Ferguson, with a score confirmed as a 2 on 10.75 meters prior to full confirmation from our officials. That is Neely Ross with 2 at 10.75 meters.
Yeah, well, job done for Neely, but I think she'll definitely want to try and correct a couple of things for the final. Try and maybe didn't quite look like a normal South Zane out there.
Yeah, no, just maybe there was a little nerves there, and I mean, we also know she kind of has been through a ski change, so wanting to ski good for the new ski company, and right here you just see not quite controlling the line like we normally see. He gets the ski around, but doesn't have the rope on the backside of the buoy, and then has to pull really long there to 2, and just makes the S turn, gets back, and kind of hits in that log jam there that we had at 2 at 10.7.
So great skiing there. 2 at 10.75 meters. It ties her with Elizabeth Montavon. It ties her with Anne-Marie Robleski, and it also ties her with Brooke Baldwin as well. So it's going to be a toss-up to determine who among those competitors is going to be starting whereabouts on the final running order. And that could have a huge bearing upon who takes the World Championship title.
So it's going to be interesting to see how this shapes out. Neely Ross will be our next competitor. She'll be on a high here, of course. She's just won the gold medal in the women's tricks, so she's not a lot of time to celebrate. She's straight into the slalom final, but she'll be feeling confident riding a bit of a high here as she starts, I presume, on the 13-meter line.
So Neely Ross, the newly minted world champion in the women's trick competition, held just a few hours ago, looking to see if she can't do the double here.
And how cool would that be, Tony, to come in, get the world championship title in the trick event, and then if she could somehow come out here, get through the 10.75 pass, and get on top of the podium in the slalom event, that would be a huge feat.
All right, and as we take a look at Elizabeth Montavon preparing herself.
Guys, something that's really cool is we had, you just heard Anne-Marie say she tied her PB, but then the skier before that got a buoy and a half PB, Sadie Ferguson, going out there. So things are skiing good. I mean, it has already been an awesome day of skiing with the trick events, and, it's shaping up like the slalom event's going to be just the same.
Neely Ross now, 12-meter line, pass number 2. A great slalom site and in great conditions, so I think we're going to see a few big scores here in this women's slalom final. As you said, Zane, a couple of PBs already, and this is Neely Ross. No worries at all there on the 12-meter line.
Fine job there with 12 meters, a pass that she regularly runs, and looking really, really comfortable on that new good slalom ski that she's transitioned to in the middle of the summer this season there, Zane.
Yeah, no, for sure. Looking good on the good water ski. I mean, she looked really good in the tricks events. I mean, I thought the trick ski helped her just be a little bit faster and a little more consistent. And she looks like she's throwing a couple big tricks, but also that good water ski in the slalom event, just she looks like she's hopped on it, and it's been love at first ski. So she's looking really, really good out there, really strong, and we'll see if she can keep it rolling like that through this 11-meter pass. We saw her look good in the preliminary round, and she looks nice and calm down there as we get a good shot of her in the water. And I mean, again, she skis with Andrew Bergman quite a bit at home. He's drives down there around her lake, and so she's she should feel right at home, other than the fact that she's across the ocean and in Italy. But this place is obviously skiing really well, and we see Andrew right there, getting her tightened up and bringing her back into the course here. This is going to be 11 meters, and this is a pass that we've come to expect Neely to run every time.
Yeah, and of course a Nautic athlete as well, so well used to the driver and the boat, and it's great conditions, as Zane just said. So 11.25 meter line now, Neely Ross. Just getting it done here at the moment. Round 4 she goes. She's on time and early here as she makes her way across the 6.
Oh, a little bit loose off number 5 though, but she had enough in hand to make that pass a reality there, Zane.
Yeah, and I mean, that wasn't the best 11 that we've seen today, but the thing is she manages it. She has a little bit of extra speed, but, you know, she's not ever hitting the panic button and generating anything more. So as you see, she turns in, the feet just stay behind her a little bit at the gate. So that's why you're seeing that extra, you know, that extra speed there, and that's just kind of why we're getting a little bit of loose line. You know, I'd like to see her here on the 10-7 really think about rolling that ski in, getting it under the rope a little bit quicker so she, you know, kind of manages her speed. But you see her, she's taking it down course a little bit, waiting on the rope, you know, not trying to slam the turn. If she slammed the turn, she'd blow the tail. She'd have nothing to hang on, and you know what they say, no rope, no hope. So, and that's, you know, good job getting through it, and there you go. So now she's the next skier through 11, and, you know, she's got to get a reset. The big thing here is she's got to get a good gate if she wants to get a good start to get down this pass. I mean, we saw Sadie Ferguson get a really good gate, and that helped her, you know, get a good start and be able to get that PB that she scored to put her on top of the podium. But, you know, we'll have to see what Neely's got here. Definitely a different style too. You know, she's got a one-handed gait, does a lot of movement, really gets countered, rotated. So let's see if she can put it together here, Glenn.
Yeah, current leaders 5 with Australia and Sadie Ferguson. Let's see if Neely Ross can get more than 5. Round 1 she goes. Not a great one, not a good start. Round 2, she's getting a little down course here, and that's going to be it for Neely Ross. 2 boys on the 10.75 metre line.
Yeah, just not able to get the start she was looking for there, guys. I mean, kind of the same thing that happened to her at the 11-meter pass, just kind of having a little extra speed, having a little bit too much loose line off the back of the buoy. It's really hard to turn and then get the ski to keep its angle. As you get to that 10-7 or 39 off pass, it just, the boat starts to pull you up, and you start rolling with the boat and running with it. And we'll see. You know, she's still happy though. She is the world champion in the trick event, and you see here on the gate here, she gets the ski under the line a little bit better, but when she edge changes, she pulls her arms in. She doesn't quite keep them low. She kind of brings them high, and you see there she's really separated there going to 2. So you know, that's kind of what happened to her there, and that's how you get loose line, and the ski just doesn't quite want to turn like they're wanting to, and what you need to run this 10.75 pass. And there you see her feet didn't quite get under the line. You know, she was a little bit narrow too. So, you know, really didn't get everything under the line until right before the wakes. And that helps you, you know, that causes you to generate, you know, too much speed into the buoy 1. And it's really hard to establish a rhythm if you do that.